understanding mind. To be successful in one's sadhana, to be a true Hindutva Abhiyan sadhak, one needs to understand what is mind, how mind plays upon us, how mind is a very important instrument to realize our sadhana. But if we don't know how to control our mind, how to use it as an faithful, in control instrument, then the mind can lead us astray, deviate us, distract us. मन मूलतः एक उपकरण है. अगर हम उसको समझें तो वो उत्कृष्ट साधना सिद्ध करने का साधन भी है. लेकिन अगर हम मन को न समझ पाए तो वो हमें भटका भी सकता है. Essentially, mind is nothing but a collection, a mere collection of 5 kinds of origins of thoughts. Not every thought that we receive in our brain is beneficial. Neither every thought is divine nor helpful. Many thoughts can be self-destructive and harmful. Many thoughts are meant to distract you, deviate you from your sadhana, create self-doubt in you, are very, very harmful also. So how do you distinguish between the various kind of thoughts that are bombarded on you? First of all, understand that your mind is a collection of 5 kinds of origins of thoughts. आपका मन मूलतः 5 प्रकार के, भिन्न भिन्न प्रकार के विचार उत्पन्न करने वाले केंद्रों का समूह मात्र है. Your mind is nothing but a collective, a collection of 5 distinct kinds of sources of thoughts, origins of thoughts. The first kind of origin of thought is evil origin of thought, whose fundamental purpose is to give you evil thoughts, depressing thoughts, thoughts that are meant to deviate you from your sadhana, thoughts that are self-destructive and harmful to your sadhana, to your spiritual evolution, to your well-wishers, to your Rashtra, Dharma, Sanskruti. Then the next kind of origin of thought is negative origin of thought, that makes you argumentative, that makes you counterproductive, that makes you to deviate, distract from hard work, that gives birth to lethargy, complacency, lack of focus, lack of energy to do important sadhana. The third kind of origin of thought is neutral origin of thought. This origin of thought gives you thoughts based on your genetic memory, your subconscious memory. For example, every human being has some fundamental understanding of the ecology around him. So if he sees a fire, he will try to move away from it. If he sees surging water level, he will try to move away from it. If he sees a fruit and he is hungry, he will try to eat it to survive. So essentially, neutral origin of thought provides us thought from our genetic memory, from our subconscious memory, from our observations, based on what all experiences have been beneficial, what all experiences have been harmful. So it in a way is important origin of thought to ensure our day-to-day healthy lifestyle. The fourth kind of origin of thought is positive origin of thought. It gives us inspiration to do hard work. It keeps us motivated. It wants us to excel ourselves in chosen domains of passion. It makes us to work hard, work passionately for the welfare of Rashtra, Dharma, Sanskruti. And then the most important is divine origin of thoughts. It is that origin of thought from where positive divine thoughts that facilitate our spiritual evolution, that gives us a strategic bent of mind, that makes us truly selfless, fearless, egoless, is originated from, is conveyed from. Divine origin of thought is the medium through which Guruji speaks to you, speaks to every soul, reminding the soul that the only purpose of human life is God realization and self-actualization by working tirelessly, selflessly, fearlessly and egolessly for the welfare of Hindu Rashtra, Hindu Dharma, Hindu Sanskruti, evam Hindutva. It makes you absolutely selfless, fearless, egoless. It inspires you to follow every Guruji's instruction verbatim, Guru Agya ka Shabdashah Palan. It gives birth to thoughts, inspirations that helps you to transcend selfishness, destroy self-created, self-destructive fear, and transcend I, my, mine, ego. Now, based on which thoughts we choose to engage with, the choice is ours, and which thoughts we ignore. Our synaptic connection with one particular origin of thought either gets stronger with time or goes weaker. So, for example, if you continuously choose to ignore the thoughts coming from positive origin of thoughts, the divine origin of thoughts, then slowly your synaptic connection with them will become weaker and weaker, and the thoughts coming from those origins will be lesser and lesser. If you choose to always fall for the trap, self-destructive trap of engaging only with thoughts originating from evil origin of thoughts, slowly your synaptic connection with the evil origin of thought or negative origin of thought will become stronger and will lead to destruction, annihilation of yourself and sadhana. When our mind proposes any thought that takes us away from our Urja MahaSadhana, that takes us away from Guru Bhakti, Guru Sadhana, understand it is either coming from evil origin of thought or negative origin of thought. All you have to do is just ignore them. Just by ignoring them, you ensure that the synaptic connection with the evil origin of thought and negative origin of thought grows weaker and weaker over time, and you become more and more attuned to the thoughts coming from divine origin of thoughts and positive origin of thoughts. This is how you control your mind.
Om Namah Shivaya.